In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to set levels on your beats. What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is SIKKY Beats. I'm a producer based out of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and this is the Producer Vlog Challenge, a series in which I'm challenging myself to make content every 2 days right now. It was supposed to be every single day, but the quality of my videos were really suffering, in my opinion. A lot of bad edits, that kind of stuff. So in order to make sure that I'm delivering great content to you guys, I'm gonna be doing this every 2 days, a video every other day. Before we get into this video, please leave a like, please subscribe if you have not already, and go and follow me on Twitter and Instagram, where I'll be posting a ton of daily producer content just like what I'm about to show you today. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to set levels on your beats. This is Mixing 101 for the bedroom producer. That being said, let us get into this video. Alright man, so I got the studio, I got the shit in here, gotta light everything up. Today, for anyone that doesn't know, today is Diwali. It's an Indian celebration, and before we get into this video, I just quickly want to send good wishes to all of you and your families. I want to send to you and your families good wishes, good fortune, positive energy on this really awesome day. One of my favorite Indian celebrations of the whole year, and it's called Diwali. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and Google it. It's amazing. Some things we got them eating. Okay, so I've been working on a playlist of music that I've really been vibing with, and I hate listening to the same songs. I don't know if anyone else is like that, just like the same popular songs. So I try and find like good music that'll end up inspiring me. So I've got this playlist, my Spotify playlist. So for the last, I don't know, maybe a month or so, I've been working on a playlist of music that I've been making as a way to help me whenever I have beat block, like good music. As soon as I listen to it, I feel like, oh, this is a really good song. I want to make something just like this. So I've been working on this really awesome playlist for you guys to check out. The link for this playlist will be in the description, so go ahead and leave a follow. But yeah, check it out, dude. I'm just doing a little bit of cleaning in my room. I really find it incredibly difficult sometimes to work on music when things around me are just cluttered and disorganized. I don't know if that's you guys are like that, but definitely need to have it clean. So I'm doing a little bit of cleaning, and then we'll get right into this video. SIKKY. Okay, so I got this really cool vocal pulled up, put some effects on it, sounds really cool, and I'm trying to figure out a melody. What I'm trying to do is not just play some notes, actually sing an idea that I think when someone hears it is gonna be able to sing right back at me because it's that catchy. Oh, there it is. Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. With that little pause. Da-na-na-na. With that little pause in the All right, I was just trying to make a beat there. Wasn't really going for me. We're gonna get into how to mix really quickly. So I have the Travis Scott song pulled up, and I'm going to be using this as a point of reference to setting the levels. When you're listening to reference songs, it's a good idea, it's good practice to listen to your reference song at very low levels. Loud enough so that you can hear every element, but quiet enough so that you can kind of, someone comes in and wants to talk, they can kind of hear. So this is, so you can hear the songs playing in the background. It's really quiet, but I can hear everything. So when it comes to actually setting the levels, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring down all of the levels, and I'm just going to start by bringing in the kick. My reference track is track number 1, and I'm going to take all of my other tracks, I'm going to bring them down. So I have my reference track, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the level of the kick so it sits with the actual kick itself from the reference track. I have my song pulled up. I'm going to slowly start bringing up the kick so that it kind of sits just as loud. So I've lined up my kick drum and the kick drum from the reference track, and I have both of them hitting at around -12 dBFS. So you can hear my kick drum hitting at 12, and that is going to be my point of reference. And then I'm going to bring in my actual snare. And I'm going to be listening to the reference as, again, I'm going to listen to how loud it is, where it's positioned.
What's up, guys? It's obvious that I can't play my reference track. As I'm listening to this track, all I'm doing when I listen to the reference track is I'm bringing up my snare while I listen to the reference track. And what I'm trying to do is make sure that my snare drum isn't standing out when I'm listening to the reference track. Now, it's important that you listen at a very quiet volume in order for this trick to work.
So we'll listen to the kick drum with all that. The kick drum is hitting at the same level in the song, but you can hear that because in the reference track, the snare drum is a little bit louder, so I'm going to have the snare drum a little bit louder. So this is what that sounds like. Right, so we have that, and then we're going to go back to the reference. Perfect, so we have that. We're going to listen to the whole beat now with the hi-hats. That sounds pretty cool, right? It sounds like, because you're listening to the reference, you're going back and you're listening to your own song, like how loud is my hi-hat in comparison to that? Sometimes I'll even play my hat underneath that song, even though they're not the same tempo. I'll see like how loud it's actually hitting and try and pay attention to whether it's my hi-hat starting to stick out or if it's not. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. The next thing I would do is I would figure out how loud the 808 needs to be. So again, I'd listen to just the reference track. All right, cool. Awesome. It's funny, my 808 actually sounds kind of like the 808 from them. If you want any of the sounds that I'm using, you can find them on my website. But with this 808 and the kick drum, they kind of sit really nicely together. And then that's how I would kind of set levels. I'd pull up a reference track, slowly bring it up, and you can see that on the actual master track, I am nowhere near 0. There's so much headroom for me to play with. That being said, I'm going to start bringing up other elements. And the important thing to keep in mind is I'm listening to my mix at a very quiet volume. This really helps me hear the transients and the little pops. This is something that I learned from Gregory Scott at Kush Audio. I'll leave a link for you guys in the description to that article. Awesome. So now we'd bring in the melody. I'm going to listen to. So that sounds really good. And then I'm going to bring in the last little effects. Okay, we got that in there. That is how you would set levels. I hope that kind of makes sense. If it did not, please let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can try and clarify some of this. But really, the thing that you want to take away from this is that reference tracks are so important, especially when you're starting out. They can really help give you an idea of what the industry, when you listen to my song and sicko mode, you can hear the levels are In this video, I'm going to show you how to master like Skrillex. This is what the beat sounds like first. Dope. What do you need to do? You need to go to your master channel and put on a fruity wave shaper. Go to the preset menu, drop down, click on Insta Soft Square, play the beat. That is why you should follow me on Instagram, because there's a lot of bullshit like that. Maybe the video this so far was kind of thrown together, or you can't put all that stuff into it all at once. You know, I've seen a lot of these, a lot of courses out there. Sometimes these videos are like 3 hours long, 4 hours long, just to learn how to mix. So I am not trying to do that. I'm trying to do some good things, be productive in our day. I gotta go head out to the mall. That is all for this video. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll be reading them. To everyone that watched yesterday's video and left a comment, there's your feature right there. If you want to be featured in tomorrow's video, be sure to leave a comment on this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Have a great day.